We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Sky Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Kiermaier. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Laureano stands at second with no outs. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Davis sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Canha stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Sean Manaea is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The A's lead this one 1-0. Settling in now, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This pitch is popped up. Grandal over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready now, Austin Allen. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Allen could very well be a member of the All-Star team for the American League this year, as he ranks 2nd in the league amongst catchers in fan balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. 1-2-3 go the A's. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate, Chad Pinder. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Riding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Pitch on the way.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Kemp is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 5. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. He's set. The 0-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The set and the 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One ball, one strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Chris Davis next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So far on the year, Davis possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Now the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that's over. 2-1.
Nope, 2-1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Matt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-2.
Count 4.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
So striding in, Austin Allen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's just out.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding in, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
In now, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
None out, runners at first and second. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And that's the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 3-1. Stepping up now, Tony Kemp. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Count now a ball and a strike. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Kevin Ginkel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Chris Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Mark Canha, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. The Scotties back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Aye.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
The
one.
right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
At the plate now, Austin Allen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Chad Pinder.
Digging in once again, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And there's a base hit on the line.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runner at first here, one man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, digging in and looking for more. Luke Voigt, he was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
One and one the count. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Garcia.
In now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Marcus Semien is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 10, Marcus Semien.
Standing in, Delino DeShields. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Delino DeShields.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Yusmeiro Petit takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Petit has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. DeShields breaks from the bag. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-1. Petit rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-2. Tyler Duffy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Matt Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch. To his left. It's knocked down at third. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
To the plate now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into bat next it'll be Mark Canha. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2.
We got full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Two men are on with two men out.
Ball, that's
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Joaquin Soria.
Bottom of the inning now, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
at the ball.
down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Laureano is right there. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now batting, Mike Yastrzemski. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
That's Walters. 2 balls, no strikes.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
16, Liam Hendricks.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Shot toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So stepping in, Greg Garcia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Hendricks playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Tommy Edman will come on now and pinch run here.
Tommy Edman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Allen shading to his right. One down.
The batter, number 11. Gustav.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea earns win number 7 on the season. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is